What up, everybody? So, One Piece chapter 802. I'm not gonna lie, this chapter wasn't as exciting. Excuse me, it wasn't as exciting as chapter 801. You know, this one's called Zou or Zhao, and what's crazy is like in the last chapter, you got like the bounties. And the bounty chapters are usually really fun to read. And part of the reason why I love reading them is kind of see the reactions from people from Luffy's, past exploits. Like seeing Kaya react to Usopp's bounty, see Shanks react to Luffy's bounty, that type of stuff. So, I mean, last chapter was hype. This chapter, I'm not going to say it wasn't as good. I'm not going to say that because I understand the way Oda does things is like some weeks, really, really epic. Other weeks, like last week, it's a build-up. And then this week, there's, it's the start of a new arc. So, I mean, I totally get it. But, with this one, I have mixed feelings, man. I don't know what to think about this one, man. So let's go ahead and start with the very beginning, right? So when you go back to the very beginning of this arc, this chapter, you have all this hail falling, everybody's freaking out. You got this one dude calling his grandmother, getting all these old wives' tales, bits of advice and everything. And at one point she's like, "Oh, he got hit in the head with hail. Okay, rub his wound with sugar." And it's just like, oh God, they have no navigator on here. What the fuck were they doing? And it kind of just makes me wonder, like, if the Straw Hats never had Nami, and it was just Luffy and Zoro, they'd be doing this shit. Like, matter of fact, if they never had Nami, because Zoro has such bad direction, and Luffy's just always saying, "Oh, let's go to the next island, let's go on an adventure," and he just wings shit. He might fuck around and find the One Piece, and the chapter be over with in a fucking volume. Like, I mean, Jesus Christ, how the hell did they make it this long? Now with this other thing, excuse me. It's fucking cold right now, man. But here's the other thing, right? Here's the other thing. When you get to the former Navy HQ, right? When you look at this, when you get to the Navy HQ, you have Kizaru, who, I mean, again, you guys know how I feel about Kizaru, man. If you go back to Saobody, I kept saying, like, yo, this dude always looks like this dude is blazed up, man. But when Kizaru's talking, he's like, hey, we need this kid who's calling himself Son of Whitebeard. It doesn't matter if he's falsifying his bloodhood. It doesn't matter if he's falsifying his bloodhood or if he really is the son of Whitebeard. We need him to be one of the emperors, and we have to turn a blind eye to the fact that this dude's destroying whole towns and is killing all the civilians there because he's just as strong as young Whitebeard. And this is what's got me, right? Like, younger Whitebeard was, if I'm not mistaken, wasn't younger Whitebeard a rival to Gold Roger? So, I mean, that means that, this kid who's supposed to be young Whitebeard in terms of strength, him and Luffy eventually got to mix it up. And I think Oda did build that up because, you have this whole thing about family, and he's saying that the Whitebeard crew, they weren't really family members or anything like that of Whitebeard. He's been on a vendetta taking out all the various members of Whitebeard's crew. At this point, I think this was the 16th commander he's taken down. He's wanted to take out Marco, and that's when he says, well, what about that Straw Hat Luffy? You just brought up Luffy. Marco protected him during the Marineford War. What about this guy? Do I need to whoop him too? So this would be a really good marker for how powerful Luffy's gotten. This would be a really, really good marker for that. Like, really interested to see that. But I gotta say, man, like, if Whitebeard did go balls deep inside of Miss Bakkin, okay? Miss Bakkin, I see what you did there, Oda. Miss Bakkin, I see what you did there, Oda. But if Whitebeard did go balls deep inside her, this is going to be some, God, dude. This is got to be like the most awkward sex. Because think about it for a second, right? So, Miss Bakkin is this short, small, pruny looking thing. So, I mean, let's just say they were a lot younger. Obviously, they had to have been a lot younger, right? But either that or she hit the wall quick as fuck. I mean, damn, some women hit the wall at 30, and it's just like, Jesus Christ, they got hit with a freight train. This bitch looked like she got hit with a B-2 bomber. Like, damn! But, yeah, man, so, like, let's just look at this, though, right? Let's look at this. Whitebeard was tall as fuck, big as fuck, and she's super small. How the fuck did he not tear her in half? Like, Jesus, that'd have been the most awkward sex. And you know, knowing this goofy bitch, she probably told Whitebeard to get on top of her. How the fuck did he not crush her ass? Whitebeard should have been given a fucking murder charge, man. Like, god damn, if I'm a pirate and I got all that fucking loot, there ain't no way in hell I'm going balls deep in some shit look like from Tales from the Crypt, man. Man, Jesus, I'm so disappointed in that. But anyway, just getting down to it, right? After you have that, you know, you get this one moment where all of a sudden they see what appears to be a moving mountain, right? And at first I'm like, okay, they got thick fog, and you know, you got this big mountain and everything. I'm like, oh shit, the chick that gave Luffy's side piece. No, guys, no, I ship Luffy and Nami. No, for real though. The chick, I think her name was Viola. She gave Nami the Vivre card, and if I'm not mistaken, she went through a very thick mist, and there was something shaped like this. And so I'm like, okay, well, that makes sense. You know, Nami would have been taken here because that's where it's supposed to go. But then we find out that this moving island is actually an elephant, and this worries me a little bit because I didn't really care for Little Garden too much, and I really didn't care for that island that had Gaimon on it. I didn't really care for that, so I'm hoping this isn't just Little Garden 2.0. But I got to say this, man. You know, the idea that this elephant is over 1,000 years old, and the fact that Kinemon or Kaimon or Kanemon and the other chick, Conjuro, the fact that they're saying like, hold on, this is home to man-hating people. This is an island that we need to avoid. They're worrying about Momonosuke. This makes me wonder what the hell's going on here with this island. Like this chapter, the way that it leaves off, it interests me, but at the same time, it's like I just want to skip this shit. But I know with One Piece, you really can't skip this shit because eventually this stuff gets brought back up. So what I want to know from you guys is, you know, without spoiling it for me, without spoiling it, am I walking into a good chapter, or not a good chapter, into a good arc, or am I just being too hard on? I really enjoyed Dressrosa, so let me know what I can expect from this without spoiling me. But as always, guys, if you like anything I had to say, don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. Have an awesome day, guys.